I've seen other actors who I love, and I saw them in a role, and I'm going, it takes a minute. They'll get me. You're right there in that second. I buy. That's not Bryan. I've never seen Bryan.
That's the best compliment you can give me.
I know.
It really is, because I
You're welcome.
love that.
You're welcome.
Good night, everybody. Because I really want to be able to do that. Interestingly, the more you work, the harder that is.
Why?
Well, because you go, well, no, that's too much like that character, and that's too much like. So you have to keep looking, pick up every rock to find little idiosyncrasies that could fit a different character that is unique. And so the more you work, the harder that is to find, because you're using them up.
Speaking of the more you work, I think you are probably, in the last decade, probably one of the most prolific people out there. There isn't anything that I don't turn on that you're not part of. And whether it's a feature film, whether it's a limited series like The Judge, or I'm watching, how do you find the time? Because I would imagine, and that's what killed me in the scripted world and in film and everything, they're so time consuming. Even if I sit for 2 hours and watch a movie, that's 4 months, 3 months of somebody's life.
Yeah.
So I see all these, the Judge, that was 2 seasons.
2 seasons, Your Honor.
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor, sorry. So 2 seasons had to be a crazy amount of time, but yet I see you everywhere. Have you had any time to just do nothing?
I don't do nothing well, and I'm starting to learn how to do that. If you don't have any money when you're a kid, and but you do learn a work ethic that you hold on to, and if you get opportunity, there it is. I knew that when I first started professionally at 23, that I would be in class after class after class. I'd be in every class. If I became one of the best actors in that class, I would leave the class. I would always move on to another class where I saw actors who were much better than me. And I go, this is the class I need to be in. And I would start from the ground floor again, and I'd work my way to the point. If I felt I reached the top in that class, I would leave that class. So that was a work ethic. And I would always say, there's going to be actors who are always better than me. There's going to be actors who are not as good as me. The one thing I can control is I can outwork them. So when I had a waiter's job, I would work every weekend, every shift on weekends. So I had my weekdays clear to audition and go to class. And I didn't care about parties. I'm like, let's go. I'm on this track.